What's going on, guys? So I have a pretty interesting video for you today. I ended up interviewing a New World gold seller, the types of people that you see trying to sell gold for, $2, for 1,000 gold or whatever it is. I ended up finding this guy through Reddit, and at first I wasn't sure if he was legit, but he ended up streaming his Discord screen to me and showing me that he had hundreds of thousands of gold on multiple accounts. And super interesting conversation. Ended up talking to this guy for about an hour and a half. And I was really excited because it was just a, perspective that you don't normally hear from. And I was going to post this onto YouTube. I had his full permission. Unfortunately, like 2 hours after we had this conversation, he got cold feet, told me not to post the video because he was worried that he was not only going to lose his job because he thought they could find out who he was, but he was also worried that he might get swatted because apparently that's what happened to the last guy that he had a colleague, I guess, quit one gold selling company and moved to another one, and apparently that guy got swatted, so he's a little, I guess, worried for his actual safety. And he said, this is what he said. He said the people that run these RMT companies are crazy. Many of them need the money because they are drug addicts. That's his words. So unfortunately, I will not be posting the raw conversation we had, which is kind of a shame because it's pretty interesting, but I did send him some of the questions that I asked him and some of his answers, and he reviewed them. So I will be able to share some of those. Unfortunately, I can't share some of the really juicy details because those might give him away. But these are the answers questions and answers that he felt, I guess, safe sharing. And they're still super interesting to get this perspective. So I'll be replacing his voice with TTS, but still a pretty interesting watch. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, so where are you from, how old are you, and how long have you been selling gold?
I'm 24 years old from Guyana. I've been selling gold for 2 years, but the first year it was more of a minor thing. Selling gold is now my only source of money.
Do you make pretty decent money selling gold as your job?
In my country, the money I make selling gold is good. I made about $20,000 last year.
Do you enjoy selling gold? How many hours a week do you work?
It can be a lot of fun sometimes. Figuring out how to generate gold and create effective bots is satisfying. When you make a good bot or discover an unintended mechanic, it feels great. It's fun seeing what you can and can't get away with and how far you can push it. It's hard to say how much I work. I'm at my computer a lot, but most of the times I'm not really working. I have to be here in case a sale comes in. When WoW Classic, New World, or some other game comes out, I'm working all the time.
How do you guys make gold in New World?
We started off running basic fishing bots and hiding them around the world. Once gold could no longer be generated that way, we began work on writing scripts that would do quests for gold. We became aware of a gold duplication method a few days into New World and used that until it was fixed.
Has Amazon fixed the ability to duplicate items?
I personally don't know of any duplication methods. However, they may still exist.
How much gold do you guys currently have?
Honestly, it's hard to say. We move a lot of money through the trade post and buy items that will hold value. We try not to keep more than 200K on an account to not draw suspicion. We have plenty of gold.
How are you guys currently making gold with the duplication methods fixed?
We have no need to make money in New World. We have millions of gold and a lot of valuable items spread around many accounts. We have ways to generate gold if we need it, but right now it isn't worth the electricity. If we can manage to sell the gold we have, we will be very rich.
Do you play New World for fun outside of selling gold?
Yes, I play New World and I think it can be fun. I like to PvP with the great axe laughing emoji. One advantage our company has is that we actually play the game. This allows us to use real player accounts to help us move gold around.
What's the hardest part about selling gold?
The hardest part about selling gold is finding buyers and dealing with chargebacks. In World of Warcraft it is very easy to find buyers, but there are lots of companies selling gold. Selling gold is becoming harder and harder in New World. People just don't need much gold, it seems. Our biggest fear is players quitting New World and not needing to buy gold.
Anyway, that's all that he was comfortable sharing. I'm hoping I can get this guy on and we can record the conversation, maybe not talk about the specifics of New World gold selling, but just broadly, because he was really interesting to talk to, spoke perfect English. I guess where he's from in South America, English is the first language, so he spoke English just like me or you would, which was pretty interesting. I just wasn't expecting that when he said he was from Guyana, I think is where he said. I just wasn't expecting perfect English, right? But super interesting guy to talk to. Hopefully in the future, get him on again and just talk about gold selling more broadly. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting. I know I did, and I'll see you in the next one.